Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hey Look, a podcast with your boys, the H.L.Ps.
You know what? I don't like that name either. Let's figure out a name
But
later.
the H.L.A.P., that's what it is, the HLAP,
HLAP.
remember?
Yeah, sure. The HLAP.
Yeah.
Okay, that
You want me to
sounds
just
good.
say HLAP then?
Go for it. You know what? HLAP.
HLAP? Okay. I'll start with that then.
I'm gonna give you the clap.
HLAP. Isn't that an STD?
Yeah, it's an STD.
Good.
Yep, I'm gonna give it to you at one
All
point.
right. That's so hot.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, here we go. This time I'm going to say HLAP, and that'll be our formal intro. Here we go. 3, 2, and... Hello, everybody, and welcome to HLAP with your boys, the HLPs. My name is Bryson Maggard, and I am joined today by the lovely,
Lovely. I don't know if I go that
the
far,
lovely,
but hey, we're here. We're back again.
the squinty, the
Voluntarily.
squinty,
What?
the squinty. You were squinting at your screen. That's the downside of me being able to see you. Is I can see you
turn it
squinting
off.
at your screen. I could, but I
You know
won't.
why? You know why?
Why's that?
Because I'm totally focused on you.
That's so sweet.
Yep.
Okay,
Cut that out.
so
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
how do I? That's fine. That works. Okay. Well, that's definitely going in.
Of course, yeah. Hey, H.L.A.P. H.L.A.P. Welcome to the H.L.A.P. podcast, the official sponsor of AmazonStudios.com. We support workers' rights. Just kidding.
We do actually support workers' rights, and if you're having to pee into a bottle because of your Amazon overlords, give us a call. we'll bail you out.
I pretty much have to.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is our first episode here in this remote recording setup. I think it's working pretty well so far. We're gonna find out when I go to sync all this up later. Big thanks to Discord. It's a wonderful service, and their
Craig,
recording
too.
program. We're not gonna say his name too many words associated with it in case something happens. But Craig is here.
Good old
He's
Craig,
a good friend.
man.
He looks like a bear. Looks like maybe a
He
strange
speaks like
dog.
this. Hello, recording. It's kind of scary.
He did do that. It was kind of creepy. So today is August 23rd, 2021.
Yes.
As of
Kendall's
today,
birthday.
happy birthday, Kendall.
Wow, shout out Kendall.
Shout out to Kendall. As of today, we officially have 8 days left before we are required to be moved out of our apartment. Not scary.
Yeah, man. I still have, update from last podcast. I had to,
Yeah.
I had to dump the one I put a deposit on. So
Right,
it's,
that's
a
true.
bit of a story, so I'll tell it a little later. But
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
some
We'll get
sketch
to that
stuff
for
going on
sure.
there.
Mm-hmm. Big
No bueno.
stressor for
Yeah.
sure. But also, we don't have video, but I'm currently at home at my parents' house. I'm at my desk in my room. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like if we did end up doing cameras. I kind of like this angle. It's not terrible.
Yeah. Mine,
Got my little lamp and everything.
mine's
I actually
like
looked
set
that
up.
look for you.
Mine's kind of set up like a streaming thing because that's what this thing was for.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily like using it for streaming, but like
Yeah.
I used it for a interview. It didn't quite work out, but honestly.
But if you do end up going back and doing streaming more, which you should.
Yeah, I need to. I'm definitely gonna like start streaming like JRPGs once I get a chance because I have a whole slew of them just waiting for me once I get moved into the new place.
That's true.
I'm pretty excited about it.
It's a pretty cool collection you've got going, yeah. So, like I said, this is our first podcast in this format. We're going to see how it works out. Hopefully, it won't be a pain to edit on my end.
Yeah,
So
and
say
if
a
you
little
need
prayer
help,
for me.
I'll learn at some point.
Well, it's not as much like just putting in the work for it as getting it to sync. That's my biggest concern.
I gotcha.
But we'll get there. So, anyway, current events today. As of, I want to say, was it yesterday? Big news for the Marvel fan community.
Oh yeah.
There was an alleged leak of the Spider-Man.
Alleged?
What is it?
No
Way.
It was real.
There was an unfinished trailer leak from the Kevin Feige No Way Home film. It's about as clear as a 2007 webcam,
But
and
listen, but listen though, we talked a lot about
but
Spider-Man last little bit.
we did. We're big
So
Spider-Man fans, in case you couldn't tell. But the good news, I guess, for all of this is that uh, there is alleged. I don't think those screen grabs are necessarily like 100% true, but I don't know that. But there
well,
are
there's
still
more.
frames.
Hmm.
There is more, and I've seen a geo stabilized or whatever version of it that looks a little more clear. But the consensus for a lot of people is that Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, and Jamie Foxx are returning to a Spider-Man film in this, as I'm guessing the same characters, which
Yeah,
is super
multiverse.
exciting.
And
Multiverse of Madness.
that's the Strange movie that is presumably, I guess, this and WandaVision are supposedly leading up to, and Loki, I guess. Maybe
Hmm
that's just the next Avengers level movie. It's gonna be a Doctor Strange movie. Um,
I don't know.
but
It'll for sure have a lot of. I guarantee this Doctor Strange movie will be one of those that's just like full of, little
ensemble.
secrets and stuff.
There are apparently screen caps screen caps of Toby and Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I've got my little Doctor Strange here with me, courtesy of QFig.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's funny.
I've had it for forever. Back when I was doing Loot Crate,
Yeah, I remember.
because they used to sponsor YouTubers and stuff, so I got a discounted rate, and then I just was afraid to get rid of it, and I probably wasted like a good chunk of money on it, but there's no real resale value in a lot of it, so I just kind of have it.
Dude, did you even
So
get
my
the
desk.
Infinity Gauntlet?
Uh, no,
What?
I didn't.
Okay, it's the oven mitt, the Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt. That's the one
Oven
that
mitt. No,
that people
I
were
have a
shitting on.
Hulk. I have a Hulk bowl that's his hands,
That's
and
funny.
and I have straws and a bunch of T-shirts and a bunch of little mini figurines, um, which I do love. I've got like a little Marvel section of my desk. It's Doctor Strange, Black and White Spider-Man, Jessica Jones, Groot, and Rocket.
Oh, that just
Uh,
reminds me. That just
mhm.
reminds me. I'm gonna have to learn how
What's
to
up?
decorate now that you're gonna be gone. I'm gonna have to actually have something to personalize myself with.
Do you know I almost bought you something yesterday to
Oh,
decorate
really?
with?
What
I
was it?
did. Well, I still might buy it for you, so I'm not going to
Oh,
say.
okay.
But
That's fun.
if I do get it for you, it'll be here in the next week and a half. So
Hey, nice.
I really need, I mean, my room is probably going to go through some major restructuring now that I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
Um, just 2 hours ago, I was not able to sit in this chair. There were boxes stacked behind me where mom's been
That's
working
fun.
on stuff. Yeah. And not mine. None of it's my stuff. It's all in the attic now.
Hmm.
Uh, but I need to just restructure my desk because it's covered in stuff that I've not touched in years. And
Covered in
yeah,
stuff.
okay, I've got this notebook that I've had here forever, or this is a portable, or not portable. Well, I guess it's portable. Plugs into a USB, and
Gotcha.
it's a fan that you set your Mac on because the
Ooh.
old Macs were so bad
Yeah,
about overheating.
they don't have that cooling. I learned that in my adventures into. Oh God, you are mashing on that keyboard.
But that was this actually.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's my little paper. Just typing away.
I
Uh,
actually
I,
I can't my I have a yeah, so my work situation, right? I work from home now, and
mm-hmm.
basically my my other keyboard is mechanical, and it's very loud.
It is.
Yeah, I can hear it on my I can definitely easily hear it if I'm like listening to myself. Because I
Mm-hmm.
remember doing training, they're like, "Yeah, if we hear any outside noise, you'll be written up." I was like, "Cool, it won't happen to me. I'm
What?
careful." And then I,
That's so dumb, though.
oh yeah, well I mean that's just how it is. Which also I can't talk about who I'm working for at this point. There's an NDA.
Yeah, this is a. You're under an NDA with a cut. That's
Yeah.
my cat. Can you see him? Look,
Oh, what a cutie.
Bond.
Bon.
He's gonna knock something off, and I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh, it
Hey,
happens.
doing? You looking at yourself in the mirror? That's cute.
But yeah, there's an NDA for I work for Conduit. It's about as much as you can say. They sell themselves out to different people as contractors.
It's true.
I'm essentially answering the phones for a very popular fruit-based company.
Here he is. He's made an appearance now.
A cutie.
Hey, what are you doing? No?
Do it.
Okay. He won't. He won't sit still.
Sad.
I could try. Well, come here.
What were we talking about a second ago?
Oh. See.
Jesus.
I got you.
Aw, there he is. I said, bring that grass over here.
How did you do that, man? He freaks out. Thank you for shoving your butt in my face. Come here.
That's what cats do. I can't wait to get a cat, dude.
Aww. That's pretty sweet, Bond.
What a cutie.
Now he's purring.
I can't hear him.
I wish I was recording the screen. He's sitting here being all cute. This never happened.
Yeah, well.
He's not really giving me a proper welcome home. When I'm gone for a while, he tries to. Sorry, I realized I was going far away from the mic there. He tries to give me a day of really being really sweet, and so he'll come sit with me and fall asleep or something like that.
That's cute.
Oh, he's cute.
He is a
That's
cutie.
why he's not dead.
Okay, that's why we support animal abuse in this household.
We do.
Wait, not a household anymore.
It's just a house divided.
It's a house divided. Cannot stand. What were we talking about a second ago? Segway.
I don't actually remember. I'll be honest.
Good stuff.
Oh.
We're doing a focused podcast this go around.
It is. We tried to establish some sort of formula for it, and we've already broken it. We're talking about our current event, being the Spider-Man leak trailer.
Toby, I need the boy to come back. Which, speaking of Spider-Man, so some of you may not know, I got into Magic in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Flash Thompson, which I did not know this, but
in the original movie.
He actually he was on the latest episode of Game Nights, the series Posty was on.
Really?
And you know what? You know what's weird? That guy's like a recognizable action actor that I have never ever realized was Flash Thompson. His name's Joe DiMaggio. Not like
Joe DiMaggio?
No, it's not like, Finn or whatever the dog's name is.
Jake.
Yeah, no.
Joe DiMaggio is.
I'll have to look him up here in a second. Which is the handy thing about actually. No, Joe Manganiello. I'm butchering that. Anyways, he's Deathstroke in the Justice League movie. He looks identical to the other guy who plays Deathstroke, which is funny. He's a very good action actor. Like I've watched a lot of. What?
Said, come here and look who's made a cameo. Come here and hop in the camera.
Is it Zachary? Look at that.
It's the boy.
What's up, kid?
Oh, he can't hear you. He says, "What's up, kid?"
Okay. I got you.
I told him to come here to be jealous about Bond being in my lap.
I see. Let's see. Aw, what a cutie. You seen that Spider-Man trailer yet, dog?
He's not really into the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I mean, whatever. It's gonna have it's gonna have William Dafoe.
Yeah, so it's supposedly and pretty sure has Willem Dafoe back as Green Goblin, Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock, and
okay, but listen,
Jamie Foxx back as Electro.
They're not gonna do it because nobody liked it, but I want Eric Foreman back as Venom.
That'd be kind of cool.
Because I mean, if they're going to this length, they're gonna have. I mean, they have to have the what's his name? They're gonna have Tom Hardy Venom, right?
It'd be nice.
Aw. But they're gonna have Tom Hardy Venom in it, right?
I'm assuming so.
Like if they're going to this lengths.
Probably. It makes sense. Would you stop? It's cute that you're doing that, but
Who's playing music?
But yeah, Zachary, can you hear it in the background?
Yeah.
He can sort of hear you playing.
Not sorta. It's very clear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's not like showing up as input on my mic. So,
Well, maybe
It's fine.
it's not picking it up. Oh well, it's all good.
maybe. I mean, it might be come through Discord, but like the filtering I have in Logic will cut it out,
Gotcha.
possibly. But yeah, I feel like that counts for our current event. It's
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
exciting.
We didn't talk about anything about it.
I mean, it's there's not much to say. It's a leak trailer. I feel bad for whatever employee got busted. Kind of,
Apparently, it's an older trailer. They'll be releasing the full thing tonight because they released other trailers. Yeah, they're doing there's a specific kind of what is it, convention going on right now, or festival or something that Sony has released. They released the first Homecoming trailer for it and the Venom trailer for it in previous years. So, and from what I understand,
San Diego, right?
no, it's something specific, and I don't remember it. But yeah, essentially, there's going to be, that was leaked by the child of an artist.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah, and so it was something like months ago, like being a thing. So that's why the CGI looks so unfinished.
Yeah, there's one shot in particular where it's just like green room, like completely green. But it looked like they had mostly finished the shot of Peter's soul getting pushed out.
Now, tell me this, because I didn't watch the full thing, but was it legitimately Alfred Molina at the end of there?
It was really difficult to see any real faces if you weren't like for sure.
Well, I heard like apparently you can hear his voice or something like that.
I mean, he does have a very particular voice. I need to watch it again.
Yeah,
but the prospect of having those actors back in the Spider-Man movie really is just exciting for a fan of the franchise.
I mean, you'll be a fan of the franchise even more.
Well, I
Hot
just mean
Chick
like
Heaven.
old school.
No, I just
Hot Chick Heaven.
It'll make you love the franchise even more.
Even more.
So grab a glass of OJ, because here we go. Hold on to your seat and make sure to not reach through the screen. I got some of that mixed up, but that's about how it goes.
I mean, you're pretty close for sure.
Because here we go.
From the magic within our hearts to the adventure.
You showed me that. I want to die.
Here we go. Ba-da-da. I think I saw someone on TikTok like doing the voiceover script for it.
Of
and
Hot
that's what
Chick
brought
Heaven?
it back into my mind. No, no, the Disney ad.
Oh, I was like, what?
There's only one Disney. Hey, and this is good practice of talking into a mic. So if I ever get to an audition, I can have more practice.
Oh, dude, you already know I'm gonna become a voice actor.
I'd be down.
Yeah, I would be too, honestly.
Look, Tomar, it's you.
I want to be Tomar, dude. He even did the streaming thing better than I did.
Yeah, but he's had like a lot more experience.
No, I love Tomar. Tomar is so cool. Does anyone know who Tomar is? Joshua Tomar.
Yeah, for those listening, Joshua Tomar, a well-known Let's Player, courtesy of Chris O'Neill at Oni Plays.
I don't want to talk about Oni Plays on this thing.
Oh, come on. We watched plenty of it. We could do a whole episode on Ding Dong and Julian.
Oh, you're right.
Dingus, Dongus, and Julian.
Julian!
There it is.
They make funny noises.
They do. Man running and funny scream.
Man
running and funny scream.
I squeeze.
I like it when man running and funny scream.
I like it when man breaks his back sliding down wall in Russia.
My name's Chris.
I forgot how the quote goes, but I love that. He's like, I bought a 4K TV.
I bought a Yeah, I bought a 4K TV just so I can watch Russians slide off architecture and break their backs. My name's Chris. He goes, wow.
No,
That
the one
actually
that
cut
made
a
him
little
the
deep.
maddest was the
Monkeys.
yeah, he's like I don't microwave. I don't let my I don't remember. I don't let my mac and cheese dry out on the stove.
Yeah, he says he's like I've never made mac and cheese in my life. Ow. He's biting me right now.
It's a good time. Chris O'Neill.
It is. It's
Good boy.
Chris O'Neill.
My name is Chris O'Neill.
Dream podcast guest, Chris. If you ever want to,
you talking about Dream?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, Dream.
An absolute dream of a podcast.
Do you know who Dream is?
As in like the Sandman?
No, the streamer.
Can you hear how hard he is slapping his tail right now?
No.
He's literally like thumping it so hard against my chair.
But do you know who Dream is?
Butt. Mm-mm.
The streamer?
No, I never heard of him.
Really? Donkey has a couple really funny videos. The boys on Super Mega clown on him a lot. For good reason.
Oh.
He's kind of not a great person. He's like a Minecraft streamer that's popular with children. But he's like our age. And they have like, you know, Minecraft servers. Anyways, they had this really big controversy where he cheated on a Minecraft speedrun. I'll let you know once I figure out what that is. But yeah. It was pretty controversial.
Yeah. That's pretty intense. The silence is my favorite, and actually, because of the way we're recording this, we'll actually have we'll have silence that I can cut out, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Before it was just room noise all the time, and then occasional cicadas or the fan turning on.
Be that.
What was that?
That was me cursing loudly. I said,
yeah. Okay, so the first time you did it, Discord just clipped and didn't do anything, so all we hear was
funny scream.
This now. Zachary, look. Ooh. I've decided to hold him like a donut.
Your camera's a little delayed.
Is it?
Not anymore. That was weird.
Discord's not perfect.
No, it's not. There's probably better avenues of doing this. We're just trying something different.
We are. We'll figure the... Honestly, if this works out, it will be the best way to do it. But yeah. So in other news, as a continuation of what we talked about before, and this is actually, we're going to expose ourselves. This is actually 2 weeks post the last episode. Didn't end up working out last week, but that's fine.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days. You see, everybody gets that way.
That's close.
Shut up. I'm the one who listens to Disney Channel Radio.
Ooh, we can talk about Disney Channel Radio.
Don't even talk
I used to listen to that.
Don't even talk to me about my Disney Channel Radio.
I used to listen to that every day on the way to school.
Yep. It's a good one.
All these
beautiful. No. Sean Kingston. No.
Nope. And Fire Burning. I remember that one.
Yep. Jonas Brothers is pretty good. I really dig the old Hillary Duff stuff right now. Let me be totally honest with you. Hillary Duff's my girl.
Duff. I never really watched Lizzie McGuire.
Me neither. But okay, but like her music and Ashley Simpson really makes me nostalgic.
Ash. On a Monday, I'm waiting till Sunday. I'm pretty. That's the one she screwed up on SNL.
Yeah, we talked about that at one point. Poor girl just made one mistake and her career ended.
Well, I think she may have been like in the middle of a scandal or something like that at that point.
Honestly, with the track record of Disney children, she's probably being like awfully abused and nobody knew it.
Well, there's that, but I think she.
Hey, Britney Spears is getting custody of herself back.
Well, sort of. Her dad made a stipulation when he agreed to it that he would give it up when he was ready.
Oh, okay.
So he's agreed that he'll give it up, but only when he's ready, which is just sad.
Yeah, it's no bueno. It's no
Zachary,
bueno.
take a picture of this. I feel like this needs to be immortalized.
He's taking a picture.
I'm holding Bond's arm with a finger, and then I'm holding a single foot.
Oh, I only see your upper body. I am
I would
waiting.
bend down my text that to him.
Yeah, shoot me that text, bud.
Does he not have your number?
Um,
You better.
yeah. To be totally honest with
If
you.
not, just send it to him on Instagram or something. If not.
Yeah, Instagram is where I've usually talked to the boy, the great Zamboni. What? The great. Yeah, no, okay, no lie. You called me last time you guys were in town. I was just like, I picked it up because I was expecting a call, and I was like, who is this? I feel really bad.
From an unknown number.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I got the text. Let's see what we got here.
There you go.
On a Monday, I am waiting. On Tuesday,
I don't think I've ever
feeding.
actually. I don't think I've
Oh.
ever actually listened to that song.
Dude. I'm gonna have something real. I love the way it feels. I love that song.
We're gonna get copyright strikes for singing too good.
Who cares?
I do.
What is a copyright?
We're just trying to get this off the ground, and if we start getting copyright claims on our 4th episode.
What is a copyright strike in the face of a god?
And then they came back.
And then they died.
We really need a good Jack Stauber song nowadays.
Jack Stauber. Yeah,
Or not
maybe.
Jack Stauber.
Bill Wirtz.
Phil Wirtz, yeah.
You know, I saw
Phil Wirtz.
I saw a clip of his on YouTube. Recommended to me
I
today.
went down to some museum.
Just got sad.
And it's a long, long, long journey that we've been on. You know what? Actually, let's talk about Disney Channel Radio for a second.
Okay, I'm down.
Or just Disney music in general. So, I feel like our generation was kind of unique in that when we came up, Lizzie McGuire was kind of getting ready to go off the air.
Yeah.
Or was close to going off the air.
Yeah, I only watched.
We watched Hannah Montana, Justin Bieber.
Yep.
We watched those careers.
Yeah. Yeah, careers.
We watched them happen.
Yep. It still blows my mind that Justin Bieber is who he is today, and I just never knew that was what his music was after he was a bobbed-headed child.
Yeah, the bowl cut.
Yeah, doesn't make sense to me that it's real. Because I was like, oh yeah, I know the song, and
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the thing too is I don't know. He has gone, honestly. Some people would say, he never left the pop genre, and that's kind of true. But he really has gone through some phases in his career for better and for worse.
Yeah. I'm not super familiar. I know he did the garbage with the Hillsong guy. It's a little creepy.
Yeah, so his cousin, if I remember correctly, was an attendee at Hillsong, or one of the pastors at Hillsong, New York.
Maybe you can shed some light on this for me.
Yeah, so, Hillsong, New York is the
weird.
campus. So they have actually distanced themselves, or the main Hillsong in Australia has distanced themselves from this campus, yes, for multiple reasons, one of which being that their music minister is an openly married gay man.
Okay. I seem to remember hearing about this.
Who lets his partner sing on stage with him. And when that became a thing, and this is all speaking from years old memories, so I could be wrong in this, but are you dreaming?
Me?
You okay, buddy?
I was like, what? I want a cat.
This is like once every 100 days sweetness, okay?
I guess he knows what's up. We're recording a podcast. He knows this is a special occasion because we're recording a podcast.
Oh, I see. I got you.
It must be hard being dumb.
It's really difficult being this retarded.
You use the R word.
I legitimately am convinced I need to go to a doctor about ADD stuff because I have noticed certain things are getting worse lately.
Dude, you're in the same boat as me.
So go ahead.
Processing power is greatly diminishing.
Well, not even just that, but I noticed, for example, the past few days, I will go to do something, and then we'll do something else and forget why I went to do the original thing.
That's fun.
So, for example, I'll remember something and I'll go to look it up on like Instagram, for example. And then I'll scroll on Instagram for 5 minutes and then go to remember what I went to do in the first place
dude,
and completely
it's
have forgotten and not do it.
Yeah, it's rough.
You know?
It's really rough. Multitasking in general, or just.
And I used to be so good about that. So like, I don't know, but I also wonder like if that's just generalized. You know, the part of my life that's happening now.
But also, you're in.
Or just like my
we're
life.
Getting to be in our prime. We're not even hit our prime yet. Isn't the prime of your life like your 30s?
Well,
yes.
I guess.
Yes.
But like 25 to what, like 25 to 35 is like the high point, I guess.
Wow, we're almost there. Isn't
Sadly.
that scary?
I have a long way to go before I consider myself in the high of my life.
The high of 95. Since you know, Reliant K. I was setting you up for a Reliant K bit. I don't know if you.
I met her up in Delaware.
Do you know that song?
I do not.
The High of 95. It's a very fun song. I really like that song actually. It's sunny and high. You would actually really like it. I bet. It's one of those. You know, you would like it.
Now it's sunny when I am sunny by you.
Well, what do you want to talk about next? Let's actually get some of this podcast recorded.
I mean, I feel like we've done the typical wandering that we do.
Wandering.
Which happens.
Let's find a topic that we could actually talk about. Oh, look, the actual teaser trailer of No Way Home just 25 minutes ago.
Just dropped?
Wow, we're prophetic.
We are predicting the future over here, ladies and
we
gentlemen.
started about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
According to the league game that I wasn't totally playing.
Jesus. No wonder we're not talking about anything. You can't.
Oh yeah, I'm the problem here. It's not like I have a kitty cat to like just molest.
That's a bold claim.
Okay, Shane Dawson. Hi, Shane.
Cat.
I'm sorry to hear about your grandma. Okay, we need to take a break to watch this video. We'll come back to it later, okay? All right. Break time!
We'll put that on. Break time starting now.
Let's watch this.
Oh my god, it's loud.
Yeah, it is loud. There's Doctor Strange. So they're actually doing the one more day thing. CGI looks good.
Interesting.
This Christmas. Wow.
So the electricity, that's in theory going to be Jamie Foxx. There's the
bomb.
thing.
There's a bomb. Pumpkin bomb.
Oh, there's the goblin laughing.
Oh, I heard him. I heard him. There he is.
I see that leg.
There he is.
Is it him? Oh my god. Oh my god.
December 17th. We have to go see it. Heighten your PS5
god.
controllers. What the f***? There he is.
Oh.
There he is.
Wow.
I just exited full screen.
And Bond just jumped out of my lap so I can readjust. Thank you for being sweet.
I didn't even see the lightning.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention.
It was yellow lightning, which insinuates it's going to be like normal electro.
If they had just shown William Dafoe.
But those bombs, they looked like his goblin bombs.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, of course, that's what it is. That's what they're going for.
Bro, I will cry.
Yeah, dude.
Tears of joy.
That
Willem
was
Dafoe.
Let me.
And that was Alfred Molina.
Yep. Let me show you the No Way Home. I sent it to you on Twitter, right?
What?
The pictures of
yeah, the suspected pictures.
All right, we are back. We are back.
Oh, I'm including some of that.
Oh
right there.
yeah,
I'm including some of the reactions.
Yeah, us nerding out, dude. Honestly, it was pretty good.
That was a nice teaser trailer.
Yeah,
it was a good teaser trailer. I think that man, it looks good.
Yeah,
and like it as they typically do, but it looks good. It's we're trying not to make this podcast a Spider-Man review
I don't
channel,
care,
but
dude, They're
I mean,
doing one
I
more
love
day,
Spider-Man
brother.
too.
They're doing one more day.
I'll need to. I gotta read that now. I'll have to read it.
It's not worth it. I mean, unless you read like every. Okay, so it's everything from Civil War to One More Day, and then they relaunched it to what it is now, basically.
Right.
It's when
Okay.
it's I don't know. Back in Black was so lit, and then it's like, oh, I have to maintain the
Yeah.
status quo, so everything sucks now.
You love to see it.
I think that's what it is. Let's see. One More Day Spider-Man.
You know, it's super exciting, and 110%, we will be going to the theater to watch this.
Oh yeah.
That's the week before Christmas, or it's like the week
Yeah.
of Christmas.
So I gotta get a car.
Though, well, I was gonna say, I think the plan right now, we're obviously 6 months out, 5 months out, but the plan right now in my mind is we get together and we go to the AMC in Cleveland with the comfy chairs.
I mean, I'll be in chat.
Yeah, but we can go to Cleveland.
Why?
It's like 20 minutes.
There's better theaters than
In chat proper.
yeah, right?
But but we don't. But my idea is that we go to the one in Cleveland because we can avoid all the traffic leaving chat post that, and
That's true.
it'll be a semi-crowded theater. It won't be nearly as crowded.
That's true.
But to be fair, I don't think Marvel movies
We'll
at this
figure it
point
out.
will ever. And
Dude,
correct
you're
me if
insane
you
if you
feel
think they're not gonna be crazy. Like,
no, not that. But I don't think at this point in time they will ever replicate the hype that used to come for a Marvel movie. I feel like post Endgame, everything
we'll have to see. I don't think it's worth talking about. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a Marvel movie. They're always gonna be like that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just like I think back to when we went and saw Infinity War, and I think about
It's
just the insanity of that room. Like there was one seat
Did we
left
tell?
in that theater.
Did
one
we talk
seat.
about our experience
And-
going against Infinity War?
I don't think so. We can tell that story. That can be a good
Literally.
little segment.
Okay.
So
Marvel,
the
baby.
year is
Marvel.
yeah. The year is
That's,
what 2019,
That's
2018.
It's Marvel, baby. You gotta say it
So
like
it's
that.
2018, 2019, and Infinity War comes out, and we decided that as a family unit, we were going to go visit and watch said film.
It was a good idea, but
It was a
there
good
are
idea.
things. There's a thing called reserve seating that I've never
Mhm.
had the pleasure of experiencing before. So we went.
I did not either.
I don't know.
but
We
that
got
was-
we went there 15 minutes before the movie started. There were no seats.
We had more time than that.
There-
We had time before that. It was like we sat there for a little bit because we stood in line to get there.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
point is, there was like only the front of the front row. We couldn't see the
yeah.
screen.
So this is AMC in Cleveland, which is a nice theater. I mean, it's what?
I said, don't dox us.
It was we're not gonna be doxxed. We're not gonna be living there anymore. It's this AMC theater in Cleveland. It's really nice. But man, like they have this row that's like you said, right in front of the front is two chairs on either side of the theater, and they're really comfy lounge chairs. They recline, you know,
Point being, you had to
But-
recline to see the full screen, and even then, you weren't seeing the whole thing.
because they were sitting so far front. You had to recline to be able to view the screen. Not to mention the fact that, like you said, even if you recline all the way back, like we were looking basically vertical with our legs like all the way out,
Yeah.
and I still could only see maybe like a third of the screen,
Yeah,
if
it
not
was
maybe
rough.
half.
But you know what? That was still the best movie experience I've ever had the pleasure of being a part
I mean,
of.
it was insane. It was so cool, and I remember going to see the Avengers, the very first Avengers in theaters when I was a kid. It was on my birthday weekend. I remember going to see that, and the feeling that came with that was just insane, especially since it was so much earlier in the time. But man, it was a really cool experience to share with I don't know what, like 120, 130 people. And gosh,
So nice.
and let me be clear when I say it sucked
Let me
so
be clear.
bad. It was so bad because we couldn't see anything. And
But you
so
know
like
what? It was
there
still
I
the
had to
coolest thing
rewatch.
ever.
It was so cool, but I had to rewatch the movie
I
because
literally,
otherwise
I literally got spoiled in the seats. I went on
he
Facebook
did.
and I
We
saw
were
a list,
You went
an
on Facebook
ordered list, and I just
in
saw, I
ordered list
saw,
of who dies
spoiler alert,
when.
I saw Loki out front. I was like, no way, and then Loki popped up on screen, and my
Mhm.
heart sank.
And let me tell you, in the room, those deaths, man, it was real. It was real. Like there's and then, not to mention the fact that like by the time we left that night, when the screen ends, like when Thanos snaps and he walks out from his hut to the perfected world in his mind, um, it says to be continued, and the theater was like silent.
Yeah, I was so wrapped up
Everybody
in
was just
myself. I
like,
don't, and just everything. I didn't even remember. Like I was just like, I
it
was
was it
perfect
was
beta male
so
smile.
it was an emotional experience for sure. Like I can remember people like crying in the theater. There was sniffles, like because last, that last goodbye, like it was sad. And I will never forgive a certain person who will not be named for spoiling the next movie that came after that. You know who you are. But I didn't
Rip.
get to experience that. I did not get to experience that later movie. I didn't get to experience the Avengers assemble in a room, and I will never get over that. But,
It took me a while to remember who I went with, honestly, because I just remember the movie.
yeah.
Because good lord, I was hyped.
I was so late in that movie that I watched it in our apartment living room by myself and was miserable the entire time. I was watching it on our, TV with like its little speakers cranked, but like
Oh, that is yellow
it just
electricity.
hmm yeah. And I would say we can probably speak to this. Uh, there's something about those Marvel movies that was a large part of our childhood.
Check your
Um,
Spider-Man in particular, man. Spider-Man 1 was my first. Uh, I mean, I had everything Spider-Man. I hate spiders, but you know what? My room was painted. Yeah, my room was painted with buildings. It was blue like the sky. My dad painted it for some reason. I guess because I loved it.
mm,
But it had like a decal of Spider-Man stuck to the wall, just swinging through the gray nondescript buildings. Not the Green Goblin. I was too
yeah.
scared of him at that point. But man, I that first movie, dude, it terrified me for so long because, dude,
Bro.
it's a little intense for a kid, man. Uh,
But dude, those movies in general, the first one in particular is really really dark.
yeah,
But like
the whole ending fight is really intense.
with Goblin,
Yeah, it's pretty graphic.
yeah, it's intense, man. And I think that and then for me, Iron Man 1, Captain America: The First Avenger, and then the very first Avengers film.
I wasn't super.
Those movies for me, man, I freaked out.
I'm not
I loved
super
the
in.
first Iron Man so much because it made the MCU.
I'm not super
Um,
into the first Avengers movie. Or I mean, Captain America's fine as well. I'm just.
yeah, it's good. The first Thor movie's okay. The
Oh God,
first,
I don't know.
the well, we're not talking about the Dark World. This is
No,
the
I mean,
first one,
it still wasn't my thing. I
and it got better. You got to give it credit. It did get better.
what did?
Ragnarok was fun.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Ragnarok was
it just
fun.
expanded on the best parts of the movie.
Yeah,
Which I mean, always was that first relationship with his mom.
yeah.
I
I mean, I understand you feeling differently, but the first Avengers movie for me was like it musically. I just that theme just freaking for the first time. It united everybody.
I'd have to
It's
watch
such
it
a good
again.
theme,
It's been
and to
years.
the point, yeah. And again, it's another thing about being in a theater, man. Like sharing that
Yeah, I didn't
experience
watch
with
it in
people,
theater. I didn't watch a single
dude. It
Marvel
was
movie
like
in theaters till like Civil War, I think.
I remember sitting in the theater being scared to death of the Hulk when he first happens.
He's scary
When
too. I was scared of him in like the second one.
when Black Widow is like crawling through the underbelly of
Oh,
the helicarrier and he just appears. I mean, like that's scary. The Hulk used to scare me so bad. Like I
They
used to
really
not
did
be
the
able to
Hulk
watch
dirty.
the Hulk versus movies. Like I couldn't even watch that because Hulk was scary.
Okay, those movies are also kind of graphic in their own way.
Dude, they're intense. The Wolverine one's so good though.
And that was based off Ultimate. The more you know.
That was one of the first times I fell in love with Deadpool. Was the
Oh, yeah, I
Hulk
forgot he
versus
was in
Wolverine. I used to quote it. It's so good. He's like, "Hey, Wolverine, it's Deadpool. I shot you."
Apparently, in the trailer we just watched, there are also glimpses of Sandman and the Lizard, and you could hear William Dafoe's laugh. Apparently,
I don't know if that's his laugh, but I could be wrong. It doesn't sound like him.
I was hearing it through my speakers and on this thing right here. And I have headphones on.
I heard
so,
it through these.
Yeah.
I heard it through these. It didn't sound like his laugh. It just sounded like a laugh. Like
Alfred Molina.
it wasn't what happened with the Palpatine laugh in the Star Wars trailer. It wasn't that. It was
Okay, but listen,
it was something
there's like a 30% chance of whatever happened there is going to be happening here. Was Palpatine even back in that movie? I don't.
I still haven't watched it, but
Okay.
yes,
Why Palpatine of all people?
because that's the thing. Now, how they retconned it to make it a thing.
Somehow he
lame,
had
but-
appeared. Yeah, that was the line. I wonder if Daredevil is going to be in this one. Wouldn't it be
Ben
great?
Affleck's Daredevil.
Dude, wouldn't it be great? Okay, people have been like spitting this theory for a while now, but it's like, you know, they already showed him in the police room, but just Matt Murdock walking in. Would that not be the?
With
I would die.
or Jessica, or like Jessica hiding him out in New York. I mean, she's a New Yorker.
I would die. I don't look. The whole Netflix verse is awesome, but just give me Charlie Cox and John Berthnall. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
That's all I care
I mean,
about.
I liked Jessica Jones.
I'll take her too. But I mean, she's also not connected.
What's her
to
name?
The greatest. Jessica
What's her name?
Jones. Kristen Ritter.
No. Yes, she's a really great actress.
Yeah, she's great. And
I really like.
I liked the casting for all of them, but
The first season was really, really good. David Tennant plays the Purple Man, and you know I'm a Doctor Who fan too, so it like just bleeds into that.
he was just so good.
Very
Dude, they had
easily.
such good villains in those series.
Mhm.
Maybe not Punisher or Iron Man or Iron Fist or whatever.
Who was it that played the Kingpin? But like
D'Onofrio.
so good,
Yeah,
Vince D'Onofrio, right?
Yeah, dude. Okay, let me add that. Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, and John Berthnall. I'll
John
take the rest of
Bernthal,
them too. I like the casting for all of those characters.
Let's leave Iron Fist out.
I know he was a great choice. It's just I don't know. There were so many things wrong with that show. You could see
The
glimpses-
writing was really
You could see
bad.
glimpses of it in
Yeah.
like
He's an all right actor.
No,
but
listen to me. All right, you can see glimpses of it in Iron Fist season 2. He was pretty good. The Avengers thing, Defenders. Yeah, he was good in that. He was amazing in the Luke Cage episode in season 2. That was what that show should have been. It should have just been the collab of him and Luke Cage.
The Heroes for Hire.
Because he was incredible. Like their
Well,
chemistry.
they
was
pitched a
off the
Heroes for
charts.
Hire thing.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it was excellent. That episode was cool.
I loved Charlie Cox's Daredevil.
I know if anyone has the possibility of getting into it, it's him, and maybe Vincent D'Onofrio. And I would
Yeah.
destroy something to see D'Onofrio versus Spider-Man, like in this current thing.
Or honestly, or like a Punisher thing. Because
Yeah.
like that's a pretty heavy comic thing too.
I really enjoyed John Berthnall's Punisher. The series itself is okay. I mean, it's really fun. and
Phenomenal choreography. Like
Yeah,
the
it's cool.
fights, the work that went into them, man. Stunts are
It's just not
great.
Punisher for me.
Camera work's pretty good too. It's just the plot was kind of.
He gave up being Punisher in season 2, and then he's just like, "Yep, I'm just."
Yeah.
It's just generic action movie after that. And I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Mhm.
But it's like it was still fun because John Berthnall is
Yeah.
crazy. He's scary.
Have you ever seen the movie,
He's
the
like-
formal Punisher
he's
movie
like,
with the screwdriver scene?
Oh, Thomas Jane. Yeah.
Maybe. I gotta see if I can
Or
find
is
who
it like
it was. I just remember
Judgment
getting it
Day or something?
critiqued. Let's see.
Warzone, yeah.
Was it Warzone
Yeah.
that has the screwdriver scene?
Ray Stevenson.
It's not, and he's not a bad casting look wise.
No,
but,
okay, so all the guys that got to be the Punisher previously have always been solid. It was
Mhm.
Dolph Lundgren in the 80s.
Thomas Jane plays him in the 2004 one.
Yeah.
But like freaking John Travolta is one of the other main characters.
Isn't he like Jigsaw or something?
Huh?
Isn't he Jigsaw or something?
He's Howard Saint is his character's name. I don't
Howard
remember.
Stain?
Howard Saint, yeah.
Like the Iron Man guy? I mean, that's Obadiah, but...
Yeah, Obus. No, not. It's not spelled that way.
Howard
It was,
Saint. Like the saint of killers.
Yeah. Did I say Stain?
Yeah.
Sorry, not
You're
Stain.
good. God. Punisher was done so right. Daredevil is such a masterpiece of a show.
Mm.
He was done better in that than he was in his own show. Even if his own show is awesome. But my God. That first half of Daredevil season 2, man. Chef's kiss.
I remember. Trying to remember. I remember back in the day that just universal hate that was for the Ben Affleck film.
I haven't seen it. But I have seen the Bullseye stuff, and it's embarrassing.
I've seen clips of it. I've seen scenes from it, and I can confidently say that as bad as he was better at Batman than he was Daredevil.
The scene where he's describing what he sees to whoever is really cool, though. I don't remember which one's the world on fire or the world like is in rain. I don't remember. Let's see. But I mean, Charlie Cox.
It's probably rain because there's a lot of rain in that movie.
World on fire. Yeah. So and then he like goes to his view. No, World of Fire is that's the Charlie Cox version, which is also a great scene.
Oh, okay.
But the rain, is like that scene's very well acted. Because the music kicks in.
And didn't Elektra have her own movie too?
Yeah. And you can see her technically. It's kind of it works really well, even if the movie's not great.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner had her own Elektra movie, and I remember that one got universally panned too.
Jennifer Garner.
It has a 34.
Jennifer Garner.
Mm-hmm.
We need to wrap this up because, I need to go to bed. It's gonna be totally awesome.
Wow.
We've recorded about an hour of this of nonsense.
I've got about an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
If you subtract the extended intro for about 5 minutes, we got to right at an hour. Yeah.
Yep.
We can talk a little bit more about Marvel movies, I guess, for just a second. Wrap things up.
Another live action current event, Cowboy Bebop, is going to be premiering in November.
Yep.
That's going to be something. The set pictures look really good. Well, good subjective.
I still need to finish the
yes,
show.
You should. It's really solid.
I need to finish that.
Made me very melancholy.
Really?
Yeah. It was. I guess I just watched it at the right time in life, but it made me think a lot. The set pictures of this one look pretty good. I like the updated outfits. Spike looks decent because he's just. I don't know how it's his design is just. There's no human that looks like is gonna fit his design, man. He's so tall and lanky,
he's so tall,
but he's also
and
like
thin,
buff
and
in a way. And
yeah,
it's like the guy that got doing it, he fits it pretty well. So some pictures are better. I really liked how they updated Faye's outfit. It doesn't look terrible. And the guy that got playing Jet looks appropriate.
That's good.
Yep.
It'll be interesting for sure. I think
they got a corgi. They
do have a corgi.
He's a cutie,
which is exciting.
I'm looking at it right now.
I think that's okay. That's a good topic to touch on live action anime adaptations, because for a long time there have been really crappy single movies that have come out, Japanese only. But they did full.
Stuff.
They did Full Metal. You basically do an anime name, and they've probably made one at this point.
There's
I know
a Persona
for a fact,
3 live action movie. And
There's
it's
Persona.
weird.
You've got
It's
Full Metal. You've got Death Note. You've got
Ace
I think there
Attorney.
was a Gurren Lagann one, Ace Attorney. Like I
There's
mean, you
no
just go
way
down
there
the
was a
list.
Gurren Lagann live action adaptation.
I could be wrong, but
There is
I want to say there was.
God, they even did Terraformers. That's
There was,
terrifying.
just movies, but they're not really well made. The CG's
Speed
normally not super
Racer.
great,
Speed
and they
Racer.
normally get that movie. I love it actually. John, whatever his name is, as the dad,
I don't think I've ever
Sully
seen
from
it, honestly.
Monsters Inc. Dude, it's good. I genuinely enjoyed it.
I know people like it.
The visuals are really what makes it, though. The acting's pretty good. The plot's, I didn't know anything about Speed Racer, so it didn't really matter to me. And
John
you know,
Goodman.
John Goodman, yeah.
God,
Thank you.
he's looking rough these days.
He's getting older, man. But he's
69.
clean. I mean, that's the thing. He's clean. So.
His Wikipedia picture was really rough, but that was taken in 2016, so I guess it was just a bad shot.
How old is he?
He's 69 now.
Haha.
Haha, funny sex number.
But talking about live action anime, the Avatar one is still in production. They just announced some of the cast list recently.
Netflix really thinks
they look okay.
Netflix really thinks they're going to do something with all these because they have Bebop, they have Avatar, and I think a couple others. I don't understand why they're doing it. I'm willing to
not
give
sure
it a
either,
shot,
but I have
it's
I have a feeling it involves money.
I mean, what's the point though? I mean, if it's just
To make money, that's it.
yeah, but
I mean,
if it's
that's
bad,
that,
everyone's gonna hate them even more.
Yeah, but people are still gonna go see it regardless.
There's a My Hero Academia stage play apparently.
Oh, the Pokemon musical.
Hold on.
Have you ever seen that?
No, but I am sending you this on Twitter, by the way. I want you to look. It actually looks really good.
The Pokemon musical. Chris talks about it at one point, and it's pretty funny.
Ding Dong said something about it. Here, look at this poster.
It's intense.
This poster looks incredible. Yeah, on Twitter. Mineta looks scary, but everyone else looks pretty good.
Well, to be fair, Mineta kind of needs to look scary. He's creepy.
Can't believe Mineta is Chopper.
I know. What?
I think that looks pretty
picture?
fucking solid. As far as live action of the this looks far better than freaking Death Note.
Well, okay, I'm pretty sure that's not legit because I have seen that Froppy cosplay before.
This is a stage play revealed new key visual. What you want me to say, buddy?
Bro, I promise you I've seen that Froppy picture before.
I bet you have, you pervert.
Or the Tokoyami.
You nasty fuck.
Looks interesting.
I didn't even see him. That's terrifying.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be.
No,
he's
not.
a little edgelord.
He's a cute little boy.
Edgelord. Your little bird boy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He
All right,
is.
well,
he's pretty cool.
I think it's about time to hop off here because I legitimately need to rest up because they have me working tomorrow for some reason. Woo!
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and start to wrap things up here. It's been fun, and I'm really glad we were able to find something that works. So we're able to still talk to each other consistently.
We'll figure it out.
And face to face, figuratively speaking. But let me see if I can remember what I did as the intro before, or the outro before. I'm a musician. I have some music out there on various platforms. You can just look up my name. On YouTube, you can listen to my song Not Going Anywhere with a new single hopefully coming soon.
It's pretty solid.
Thanks. You can find our boy Zach Randolph on
let me
all
handle
of his
this.
socials.
Let me handle this, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Spoiler alert. But if you do...
He will be streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, if I do, I'll be doing that. Probably see me reading like a man-child at League or something.
Mm-hmm. So, thank you for listening. We appreciate everybody that listens.
Appreciate you.
If by chance... Yeah, if by chance you're listening to this, leave us a comment. Let us know. Yeah, little kisses.
Little kisses to the audience.
we're hoping that, as we get into a more consistent thing, we get the hang of the flow, and
It's gonna be more stable.
yeah, and maybe develop an audience. So so
That's
thank you
scary.
again for listening.
Scary.
Have a good night, and bless
Love
up,
ya.
everybody. See you soon.
We'll kill you.
Okay, go ahead and Craig, stop.
You thought that was
Maybe
gonna
you
work?
have to tell him.
Wait.
Maybe you tell him.
No, you have to like type it in the chat.
Oh. Whoops.